BFTB, best fight the best. So, I almost said I'm going to move on from Joshua Wilder topic. I almost did it. I was right there. So I'm like, these sheep and protectors will do what sheep and protectors do. And, I want to talk about the World Boxing Super Series. I want to talk about those because there's some good fights that I want to talk about. But then I'm like, no. If I stop talking about Joshua Wilder, if I put them on the back burner, right? That is exactly what Hearn and Joshua want. That's exactly what the protectors and the fan bitches want. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? Put the talk about Joshua on the back burner. So then, what happened was, I was reading articles today, and one of the Fight Hype articles, and I was going to do a video about it earlier, and I saw the General 78. He did a video, and then I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna hold out. I'll do one later on. And then I was on my way home, and I saw Fanon the Goat. I saw him. He did one piggybacking. So I'm like, nah, brother. I'm not. I can't let this go. I refuse to let it go. I'm staying on their neck, man. I'm not letting it go. I'm not, because this points out exactly what I said to a T. To a T. I just made a video a day ago talking about how the fan bitches, the protectors, and Hearn himself, who's king protector, just says whatever they want to say. Just make up all kind of lies, right? Make up all kind of lies. And then as time goes on, they'll just pluck something out of history and just focus on that. As if they never said anything back there. They never said nothing about nothing, right? Nothing. They just pluck something out and they'll just use that as if nothing else ever happened. Prime example. I got these weird ass people coming at me saying, oh, well, Hearn offered Wilder 40% and Wilder turned it down. And then they bring up this Sun article, right? Some Sun article from the UK. Some bullshit, the Sun. Can't make this shit up, man. So they're like, Hearn offered him 40% and Wilder turned it down. He turned down 40%. First off, Hearn himself said on many occasions that Wilder is not worth 40%. So why would he offer him 40%? If he said he's not worth 40% on many occasions, many, I can post links all day long with Eddie Hearn saying Wilder is not getting 40%. But they post that one link from the Sun, who spun up Wilder's words, because Wilder said, I will concede 60-40 as long as they're willing to take that in a rematch if they lose. If you lose, this is Wilder's point. If you lose, then I will take he said, I will take the 40%. And if you lose, then I'm taking the 60% in the rematch. But what Hearn did is equal that to, oh, this isn't a 50-50 fight. That's 50-50. He's asking for 50-50. And the fan bitches first the protectors jumped on. It's like, yeah, that's right. So he's saying 60. He's saying he'll take 40% right now, and then if he wins, he'll take 60%. 60 plus 40, that's 100%. That's 50-50. He's asking for 50-50. He can't get 50-50. He's not worth 50-50. Like, shut up. Shut up. But he said, I will take 40% as a champion. I'm taking a champion split. That's what I'm asking you for. A champion's split. 40%, 60-40. You get 60 because you have the prestige and the belts and all this other bullshit. You get the 60%. I'll take the 40%. Right? 60-40. Right? That's what we'll do. 60-40. And if I win, I have all the belts. You have no belts. Bitch, I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing you a favor giving you 40%. You have no belts. Zero. None. I'm the undisputed champion. I'm doing you a favor, giving you 40%. in the rematch. I'm doing you a favor. But no, that's not what Hearn said. Hearn said, win or lose, Anthony Joshua is the A side. That's what Eddie Hearn said. Win or lose, Anthony Joshua is the A side. So they turned down 60-40. But that's what they'll do. They'll pull that Sun article and say, oh, look, Hearn offered him 40% and he turned it down. But then I give you 9 articles where Hearn said I'm not giving him 40%. He's not worth 40%. He gets a flat fee, no percentage. I can go all day giving you articles. I can pull videos of this motherfucker saying this. But yet, mysteriously, you come to me with a Sun article. A Sun article. Okay, fine. I'm going to come back to you with a daily, what's that? The Daily News, Daily Report? Whatever that is, that's in Gotham and Superman, or Gotham and Superman, they got their own articles. I'm going to come back with one of those articles saying Anthony Joshua agreed to take $5 million. I'm gonna come back with one of those. Like, get real. Let's the fuck out of here, man. That's what triggered it. I'm not even mentioning the fact that Hearn said just a couple of weeks ago, the fight with Wilder needs to be made by December 1st. And then today, he says, I never said December 1st. I never said that. I never said that. I never said that. I never said the fight needs to be made by December 1st. Today, he says that. But just a few weeks ago, it was the fight needs to be made by December 1st. Him and Joshua both said this. Him and Joshua both said the Wilder fight needs to be signed by December 1st. I made videos on it. You protectors came out saying, oh, well, I hope, no, they said, BFTB, how bad a look would it be if they don't agree to the December 1st showdown, to December 1st negotiations? But the same protectors will come out and say, oh, I don't know what you're talking. They'll probably go on my page and try to delete it. They'll probably go and try to delete it, but it's okay. BFTB, he covers himself. I take screenshots. So delete what you want. I'm just going to repost it back. Delete what you want, man. Delete away. Find your comments and delete away. That's okay with me. I have several screenshots. Multiple screenshots. Just like I take articles and I copy the articles and I put them in Word documents and I take I download the videos, you know what I'm saying? I download them to my computer because you can take them down all you want. Take down the video, delete the video all you want. That's fine. Once you take it down, once you delete it, and now I upload it, it's now my video because you deleted it. You got rid of that. It's no longer in your repertoire. It's mine. So now I'm going to upload it under BFTB and I'm going to shit on you. Do your thing. Please. Delete comments. Doesn't matter to me. But just a couple days ago, these protectors were saying, such a bad look for Team Wilder. Such a bad look if he doesn't sign this fight by December 1st. Such a bad look now. It's such a bad look for him. Wilder's ducking again. December 1st, he's ducking again. He's got until December 1st. That's plenty of time. Plenty of time. Why can't he? Why can't he do this? Why can't he? Why can't his team? Why can't his team do the negotiations? Wilder can be in training. His team can negotiate and have it signed by December 1st. Eddie Hearn gave out a clear and definite timeline. It's clear and definite. Clear. Plenty of time. December 1st. And I'm telling them, wait a minute. How many times have you guys came out here saying, oh, Wilder can't do this? Or not even just Wilder, any fighter. They can't talk about Golovkin while Golovkin's signed to fight Lemieux. Ward can't do that. Ward can't do that. Yeah, it's funny how this fighter comes out. It's funny how Charlo comes out and says something. It's funny how Spence comes out and says something. Funny how Bud comes out and says something when this guy is signed to fight somebody else. It's so funny. This guy's already signed to fight somebody. But it's funny that they're coming out. That's a duck move. But now when Joshua does it, the protectors say, oh, it's such a bad look if Wilder doesn't sign the fight. It's such a bad look. He's going to look so bad. He's going to look so bad if he doesn't sign to fight Joshua by December 1st. He's gonna look so bad, so bad. And then Hearn comes out today and says, "No, I never said that. No, I never put a deadline on it. I don't know what these guys are talking about." And you support that. You support that. Just another lie. Just another lie. Just like the lie he told last year when he said the Wilder fight must happen in 2018. Guaranteed. It's guaranteed to happen in 2018. Settle down. Calm down, guys. It's going to happen. It must happen in 2018. Guaranteed. And now he's saying, oh, well, it's got to happen. He already agreed to a contract already for, so what's wrong with signing that contract and having the April fight? Well, that's beside the point. The point is, you said the fight was going to happen in 2018. The contract that Wilder agreed to was for a 2018 fight. Wilder was trying to prove you right. She was trying to prove yourself wrong. The bold, blatant lie that he told, oh, well, we can't fight Wilder in September, because, Canelo, Golovkin's fighting, and then there's no dates for it. And so the close to the next date. So first off, pay-per-views is going to get into play, and networks and, all this type of stuff. And Moses hasn't parted the seas yet. So, there's going to be a problem there. So, that's first thing. And then secondly, there's no dates in September. We have no dates. The whole month is booked out. Wembley, Big Femi, he's already said that the fights, Big Feminine already said the fight has to be in Wembley. You know what I'm saying? It has to be there. It can't be anywhere else on the planet Earth, Mars, Jupiter, or Pluto. It's only at Wembley. That's the only place it can be. You know what I'm saying? It can't be nowhere else. It must be in Wembley. And Big Feminine said it has to be there. He's not fighting nowhere else. And there's no dates. And then right after Povetkin mysteriously jumps into the picture to protect Joshua from getting knocked the fuck out. The Moses freaking, he tapped that waters. You know what I'm saying? Those seas parted open. All of a sudden, boom! September 22nd, just wide open. Mysteriously, nothing planned the whole day. Funny for you guys, that I went to the Wembley. I went to the page, and anybody could have did it. I went to Wembley page. It was literally nothing. There was plenty of days open. Whatever. It's point. We know the drill. Anybody can go to Wembley. You just Google Wembley. Google fucking openings at Wembley. And it'll bust open the schedule. Like, anybody, you just look at the fucking schedule and see what days are open. It'll tell you what fucking events are going on at that time. But mysteriously, the protectors just can't do that. They would just come out and say, yeah, we can move this fight back to October, November. Why can't it be in October, November? Why, Wilder? Why? Well, Wilder never said it couldn't. He never said it couldn't. He just said it happens this year. The last I checked, September, November, and December, and October, all four of those, they're all in this year. Just like they're in next year, the year after that, and the year after that, and 2,000 years prior to this one. Wilder just said the fight has to be next. That was his only stipulations. Next. Not next year. It was next. Joshua's next fight. I.e. the fight that he had on September 22nd with Povetkin. Should have been September 22nd, Joshua Wilder. That's what it should have been. But this is me, though, right? This is me. I'm the one that has issues. I am an LDBC fanboy. First off, I'm in the LDBC. So while you're saying I'm a fanboy of something, you know what? You're right. I am a fanboy of LDBC. I do fuck with the General. You know what I'm saying? 78 the General. I do fuck with Ticket TV. I do fuck with Junior the Truth. I do fuck with the Cali Enigma. Shout out to all four of them goats. I do fuck with Fanon. You know what I'm saying? I do fuck with all these legends. All of them. E-King Fight News. I fuck with every last one of them. Blue Blood. I can go on and on. If you want to call me a fanboy of people speaking the truth, yes, I am a fanboy of the truth. I am a 100% fanboy of Black Fight Fan TV. 100%. Why? Because he speaks the truth. I'm 100% fanboy of Fanon, 78, Town, Ticket, Junior, E. King, PK, McGregor. I could go on and on and on. I am 100% fanboy of all of them. They speak the truth. Ashley's Corner, Marlo and the boys, hanging out at the corner, Rough House. They speak the truth. And as long as they speak the truth, I will fuck with them for infamy. Infamy. So, yes, I'm an LDBC fanboy. Yes, I am. I agree with you. That is the only thing we agree on. But tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. You give me opinions. I give you facts. You take your opinion, you use it as some fact when it was never a fact, and then the very people that I'm giving you fact against come out on my side. They come out on my side. They come with me. Eddie Hearn lies to you consistently. And what you say? Oh, well, Deontay Wilder lied too. He said it's about legacy, not about money. You just pluck that, again, you just go back, way back in history, just pluck that little piece out. And you fail to realize that Anthony Joshua said it's not about money, it's about legacy. You don't mention that. You don't mention that. Yes, Wilder said it's not about money, it's about legacy. Yes, he did say that. I can admit to that. So, and what is your point? So what you're saying is he should get shitballed. He should get lowballed, just fucked over because he wants his legacy to be good. That's what you're saying? You're saying it's okay for him in $100 million fight for him to take a 85-15 split. And that was at best 15 split for him, while Joshua takes 85. Even if you, all right, bro, I would have been more happy if they offered Wilder 25%. I would have been more happy. I would have been more happy with the argument that they said, hey, look, you're not going to get 50-50, right? But there's 4 belts, right? If you had 3, then you can get 75%. Why? Because we're going to give 25% for each belt. So 100% equals undisputed, right? So here's 25%. I would have been happier with that. But to give the man $15 million in a fight that could do, that Eddie Hearn himself said will do bigger and better than Tyson Lewis, which did $112 million. Tyson Lewis did $112 million. It was the largest grossing heavyweight fight in history. It did $112 million. Eddie Hearn himself said Joshua Wilder does more than that. So essentially what you're saying is, if it's going to do more than that, let's just say it does equal to what Eddie Hearn said. It does equal. Although Eddie Hearn came back and reneged on that and said, oh, well, where are you guys getting this $100 million fight from? Bitch, you! That's where we're getting it from. You said it. Fuck you talking about? We're getting it from you. If Lewis Tyson did $112 million and you said that Joshua Wilder does more than Lewis Tyson, okay, well then you're saying Joshua Wilder does more than $112 million. You said that, you dumb motherfucker. But the protectors will be like, yeah, Hearn said, where's this coming from? Hearn punched the numbers. And his team said it's only going to do $50 million in the US and $40 in the UK. First off, if it's going to do less in the UK, why are you taking it in the UK? Why? Why are you taking it in the UK? If it's going to do less. But then you are the same people saying, oh, Joshua deserves a lion's share. Joshua deserves all this money. He deserves to get this money. Well, shouldn't he deserve to get, if it's a lion's share, isn't the lion's share in the U.S.? By Eddie Hearn's own admission? By Eddie Hearn's own admission, the lion's share is in the U.S. So he should go to the U.S. to get it, by his own admission. But you guys use his own admission previously, as in Tyson Lewis, this Wilder Joshua outshining Tyson Lewis. You use that, and then you go over here and say, well, he should fight in the UK, even though it's less than what? Bruh. But then you say, oh, Wilder turned down 40% from the Sun article from some fucking guy who just said this is what he turned down with no proof and no nothing. Yeah, he just turned it down. See, he's ducking. But yet I give you article after article after article after article about Hearn himself saying in many different articles, Hearn himself saying, and videos, you can Google the videos, it's not hard, of Hearn saying Wilder's not getting 40%. Wilder gets a flat fee and a flat fee only. Take it or leave it. And then you can Google Hearn saying, I never said it's take it or leave it. I never said that. But you can Google the both of them. But he's telling the truth in both of them, even though they're both different things, but he's telling the truth. All right. Okay. You can Google Hearn saying the fight will guaranteed happen in 2018. Then you can Google Hearn saying, oh, the fight will happen April 2019. All Wilder's got to do is sign the contract that he agreed to. But then you can Google what the contract was. $15 million, flat fee, in the UK, Joshua's next fight. Then you can Google what Joshua's next fight was. Povetkin. Which will tell you they reneged on the contract, so it's not the same contract. So there's those things fucking thrown out the door. Then you can Google Eddie Hearn saying, oh, we want Wilder next. The contract has to be signed by December 1st. The same day that Wilder is fighting Fury. Has to be signed by that day. Has to be, must be. We can't wait. It has to be signed that day. Then you can Google Eddie Hearn saying, never said that. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Alternate facts. Never said that. That never happened. I don't know where the LDBC is getting these lies from because I never said December 1st is the cutoff. Never said it. They're just making stuff up on me. They're jealous. They're jealous of Big Feminine. They're jealous of him. It's clear. They're jealous. They're just making stuff up. Lies. They're making up lies. Yeah. But we're making this up. When all we are doing is reading the words, reading and listening to the words that you wrote and said. But it's us. It's the LDBC, the haters. Right. Yeah, the protectors, shout out to the protectors, man. You guys are special. You guys are fucking talented, man. You are talented. Y'all motherfuckers should run for Congress or something. Because y'all are talented. You have a whole flock of fucking just dumb casual sheep that follow you. And you blatantly lie. You lie on shit that they can... You lie on shit that happens today. It's not like you're even lying on shit that happened like years and times ago. You're lying on shit that happened today. You're lying on fresh news. This is hot off the press and you're lying on it. This is like headline articles. You're like, nope, didn't happen. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all just are jealous. Liars. Eddie Hearn didn't say that. Yeah, so don't matter if I heard him. So that's not what he was really saying. Eddie Hearn wasn't really saying that. He was saying he was just throwing December out there, you know. He was just giving you guys milestones. He wasn't serious. See, you guys don't know boxing, man. That's the thing. You guys don't fucking know boxing. Eddie Hearn wasn't even serious. That's the type of shit y'all say. After just saying, sure going to be a bad look if Wilder doesn't sign by December 1st. Eddie Hearn decreed it. He gave him that day. He has said it. December 1st. What's the problem, Wilder? Find your pen. Has to be signed by December 1st. Very next day after Eddie Hearn said it, I didn't say that. So he's still got skinny legs. So tell me that, BFTB. Why does Wilder have skinny legs? Why does he have skinny legs? LOL. He has skinny legs and Joshua still have 3 titles. Yeah, you know, he's got 3 titles. Yeah, so explain that. Explain that. Explain why Wilder never fought Vladimir. Explain that, Joshua. Explain that, BFTB. Explain that. Explain why Wilder never fought Joshua. Matter of fact, here, I'm going to post this link that shows you that Shelly Finkel said Deontay Wilder was a prospect. I'm going to post this link. Ha, now, prove that wrong. Facts. There's some facts for you, BFTB. Right. And all of that shit has nothing to do with the topic at hand. Nothing. Y'all are special, man. Y'all protectors are special. BFTB and I'm out.